I just love that you went right for the sweatshirt right away, Josh, because I don't know if you remember seeing this in a magazine.
Oh my God,
the picture
that's right.
of you.
I knew it. I knew this was familiar.
Running in your K75 sweatshirt, you and Fergie out. I just love this, and we thought you got to have a new one.
It's time for a new one.
Well, I've been updated.
Yeah, can you get us into people now with this sweatshirt, you think?
I can try.
Call some photogs, you know? Is that a good picture?
I want to see. Oh, that's awesome.
Representing.
It's our claim to fame. Well, I have to say, first of all, I have a friend in Minot who loves your restaurant.
Okay.
She goes all the time. She knows your mom and did that quite a bit.
Okay.
So how's business in Minot?
Business in Minot is booming because of the oil going on there. You know, unfortunately, we had that really horrific flood last year, so you're still seeing a lot of people sort of recovering from that, but at the same time, there's this economic boom. So it's a really interesting place to go back to.
Are you going to open a place here?
I don't know. Would anybody go?
Yeah, of course they would.
Yes.
Would you go?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you went to one of my favorite restaurants, the Highland Grill. My friend is a waitress there, and there's a menu you're holding up. Josh Duhamel sat here in this booth. You have a famous booth there.
See, guys?
Look at that.
I know.
You do have your claim of fame here.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's right.
It's been an ongoing argument between Nick and I who can claim Minnesota.
Since I lived here,
Wow.
actually.
For how long?
Well, 2 years.
Oh, sweet.
Where?
Maple Plain.
Maple Plain, okay. Why'd you leave? Did the cold drive you out or what?
No, my dad had to pursue his education further in another area of the country because he graduated.
Oh, so you were young then? Okay.
Yes, I was young.
Okay.
I was young. My sister was born here.
Good to be home, huh?
It's awesome.
Good.
Loving it. I had a great time. We left. It was 70 degrees in North Carolina. Got here and it was 4 below. It was nice. I was like, wow, that was interesting. What a change.
Yeah, no kidding. Well, we want to talk about your movie in just a second, but because I know people are excited to hear about this. Before we do that, though, we want to play a little game of Who Said It, okay?
Okay.
Now, we've got quotes from your significant other, stuff that Fergie has said and stuff that Ryan Seacrest has said.
Okay.
And so we'll see how well you know them.
Okay, so we have to pick who said what?
Yeah,
that's
from the
okay.
quote.
All
Okay?
right.
So who do you think said, "Who would I like to kiss? Probably Madonna, because I'm jealous Christina and Britney already got there."
That's Ferg.
Didn't even have to think about it.
That's got Ferg written all over it.
Does that drive you crazy, or you're competing with Madonna?
I'd like to see it.
Yeah.
I'd be there to take pics and tweet it out.
Okay, that's all right. How about this one? I'm not into bearded men.
Is that Ryan? For real? I would hope not.
It is. That's a Ryan Seacrest quote. Now, it's
What
probably
was the context?
exactly. I want to know too.
That's the interesting
Okay.
part.
Maybe it was Casey Abrams
You
on
know
American
what?
Idol or something.
I'm into bearded men.
Okay, for the record, huh? Good.
How about this one? Put it this way. I've experimented, definitely, but I've never had a
Fergie.
steady girlfriend.
I don't like the direction these questions are going.
I'm noticing a theme here,
There
Josh.
is a big.
There's a lot of competition.
You notice I tried to answer that before you could finish.
Right. Let's see. One more. One of my favorite things to cook is fondue. I'm
Oh, that's
Swiss.
Ryan.
Really?
Yeah,
That's
every
right.
Christmas Eve. Well, it's his birthday Christmas Eve, and he has fondue for his birthday.
Oh, wow.
So.
Little known fact.
Is
And
he a
then
good cook?
he makes a mean Caesar salad
Is that right?
and flips his own croutons. Makes his own croutons.
Really? Out
And
of
he
stale
puts a
bread?
towel over his shoulder so it looks like he's professional.
Are you buying any of it?
No.
No. Now,
Because
are
he
you?
eats all of the food before we have dinner, so, I don't actually get to taste it.
Yeah.
So.
I know you and Fergie had a lasagna making contest at one point.
Yes.
How'd that go?
I won handily.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's actually not a bad cook, but the lasagna is kind of my specialty.
Yeah.
She's very good at making. She's very good at making things up.
Do
She
you use
makes up-
sausage in your lasagna?
No, I use ground either turkey or hamburger.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, but I'll try sausage.
Sausage. This
Really?
hot
Okay.
Italian sausage.
Okay.
It's the
I'll
secret.
try
The only
that
thing I
next
do
time.
is lasagna. There's been a big level of excitement with you guys coming in, so I posted on Facebook and said, "What do you
Okay.
guys want us to ask on your
Okay,
behalf?"
cool.
Okay.
And one of the things that someone asked, they said that, was it true that you were almost going to be a dentist before an actor?
I was. That was the idea. I got my degree in biology with the intention to go to dental school. I was going to go to California to do that, but I think that I wanted to go to California because secretly I wanted to do this.
Right.
Not come to KS95.
You would have had a lot of patience.
But
The line would have been a mile long.
no, it was true that since I was a sophomore in high school, that's what I was going to do, and somewhere along the way, I think maybe just moving to California somewhere jaded me. So, you know, that's what I would have done. And I have a lot of friends who I went through school with that ended up going to dental school and now are successful dentists. So that could have been my path.
Well, and Julianne, you're a triple threat because the acting, by the way, your movie, I saw it last night, amazing.
Aw,
like,
thank
you're
you.
seriously a really great actress.
Thank you
And
very
obviously
much.
dancing, Dancing with the Stars,
Yeah.
and singing. So out of all
Yeah.
three, what's your favorite?
Oh man, I can't choose. I mean, each fulfills something so different. And I don't know. It's like they kind of go together. It's not like I'm trying to be a dentist and
Yeah.
or like a brain surgeon and like sing. So I don't know. It's just I've always just wanted to entertain. So regardless of the singing, dancing, and acting, I love them all.
So Nicholas, this book, where did this come from? Do you just sit on the beach and write? I mean, how does this come out?
Yeah, you know, it was funny. I was at this little thrift store, and there was this little box that said story ideas, and I bought this one, and there it was. No, I'm kidding.
Good move.
Yeah. I don't know, you know, stories, they start with a small kernel, and you just continue to ask yourself what-if questions. I knew I wanted to write a book that was different than something that I'd done recently because of the movies. You always want to make them feel different. So I knew I wanted to add an element of danger. And the first time I did that was in a novel called The Guardian years ago, and that was more of a stranger danger. You know, she didn't really know this person who was dangerous. So I said, okay, we want to make this different. So we'll write one where she's a bit more familiar with the person who puts her in jeopardy. And say, okay, well, what if then? And who does she meet? And what's going on? And how do I make him interesting? You just ask yourself a whole bunch of questions until the story kind of, all the pieces suddenly fit in your mind. And you start.
Shannon had a great way to describe it this morning. She saw it last night.
I felt like it was Sleeping with the Enemy, but a much richer and greater love story attached to it.
Yeah, that's
How's
exactly.
We will take that.
That's pretty much what you were supposed to. That's what we were trying to do when we came up with the film. But I also think there's a little bit of little twist there toward the ends, and you know, and I think that makes it an even richer experience. But
Well, there wasn't a dry eye in the house. My
Yeah.
scarf was soaking wet.
yeah, see? Right, but it was good, and a lot of that comes from the director, the wonderful performances. They're the ones who really have to make this come to life on that screen and to make it work. So I was thrilled with everything.
And it was a little bit of method acting for you too, Julianne. I know you've been talking publicly about, you know, your struggle with abuse growing up. So was this something that you really were able to draw
What
from?
time of a day is it in the morning? Honestly, yeah, I have been open about that, but I think that whether it's my situation or anybody's situation, I just think that there's a huge responsibility with certain issues like domestic abuse, where you want to make it as real and personal for those people watching. And it does take a lot of responsibility, but it was such a safe environment to be able to be vulnerable and know that like the actors that we worked with or the director was, you know, taking care. So it was good. I mean, yeah, there's experiences not only from me but from a lot of my friends, or I actually went and talked to shelters, women's shelters, and so, you know, there's a lot of experiences that you can draw from.
Now, before you go, is it true that you're a bit of a daredevil? You like the risky, fun stuff?
I do. I'm kind of a dude that likes to wear heels and like. I like adventure and I like scary things.
Scary things.
Oh, good.
Perfect, because we have something.
I mean, I don't like bugs, but
This isn't my idea.
well,
Okay.
Right here we have
I don't like
a-
snakes either.
Okay, well that's good. We have
Or
a mystery
spiders.
box. We have a mystery box. Inside is an undisclosed item, okay?
Okay.
It's not alive,
Okay.
okay? It can't hurt you.
Does
But
it smell?
is there no... We won't say anything. We're just going to see
it'll
if
be
you
okay.
can reach into the mystery box
Oh,
and
shoot.
tell us
Said you
what
like
it is.
adventure.
See, you like it,
Here's
exactly.
your chance to prove it.
Bam! See?
She's on fire.
Come on
She's
around.
ready.
And
Is
we'll...
it furry?
You tell us.
If it is, it's dead.
Don't look, though.
Okay.
Don't look.
I'm putting my hand through
Put your
a
hand into the box.
large black hole.
Don't you love radio? This was great.
Oh, shoot. Am I going to scream?
I don't know. It'd be great if you did. She's making a face, though.
It's a pickle.
Oh, she got it!
Ah,
Pretty easy.
Just kidding.
There it is.
wow, it's a pickle.
It's a pickle!
You should have seen what he wanted to put in
I
there.
was expecting.
I mean, I was going to say something else, but
That didn't take her long.
I didn't. I can't even
It's a
go.
warning.
I can't go
Sorry, I
there.
didn't know you were back there.
Well, we can't wait to see the movie in
Yes.
theaters. It's Safe Haven with Josh Duhamel and Julianne Hough. Thank you so much
Thank
for coming.
you.
guys.
Thanks for
Appreciate
having us,
it.
KS95. You guys
Yeah,
rule.
yeah.
Perfect.